Hello and welcome to 10 novels recommended by you. Kelly of Books I'm Not Reading and Jason of Old Blues Chapter and Verse have decided in 2020 to read only books that they own, and they have created a hashtag, a year of reading one's own, which you will find in the show notes below. And you'll also find a link to Kelly's video in the show notes below. Steve made a counter video in which he has a rant about not buying books. I'll put a link to his video in the show notes below. And so I have created a hashtag called a year of reading new books, which you'll also find in the show notes below. So in 2020 I want to read 12 novels that I already own to fulfill Kelly's and Jason's challenge, and I want to buy at least 12 new novels to justify Steve's rant. So which novel or novels would you recommend that I buy in 2020? In January I bought and read True Grit, which was recommended by Joey of Game of Authors. In February I plan to read A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, also recommended by Joey of Game of Authors, and ironically also recommended by Kelly of Books I'm Not Reading. Kelly also recommended the book I'm reading throughout 2020, Year of Wonder by Clemency, burton-Hill, for the Year of Wonder challenge, in which I donate £2 to Book Aid International for every month I complete in the challenge. See my January Year of Wonder video in the info cards above. For this recommended by you challenge, you can recommend one novel or up to 10 novels that you think I would enjoy. To do this, you would have to understand my tastes and preferences. If you've been following my channel in 2019, then you may have a pretty good idea of the kind of novels I read and enjoy. I read widely in practically every genre, and I read mainly backlisted novels. For this challenge, stick to novels. I like a good story. Who does not? Fascinating characters and a straightforward narrative style. So it's no good recommending modern novels with experimental style writing, undeveloped characters, or novels with tricksy plotting. Still not sure what I like? Then see my most enjoyable books and authors of 2019 video for a clue. I will leave a link to the video in the show notes below. I will compile a list of the 10 most interesting sounding novels from the suggestions that viewers make, and I will buy, read and review those novels in 2020. And I'll be back soon with another BookTube video.